Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about the 1965 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that many people think is just another piece of change. But in reality, some examples from this year can be worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even millions of dollars depending on grade, condition, and rare mint-made errors. The year 1965 was a turning point in U.S. coinage history because it marked the transition from 90% silver quarters to clad copper-nickel quarters. The United States Mint struck these coins in massive numbers at the Philadelphia Mint, and no mint mark was used in 1965, making it impossible to tell from circulation rolls if a coin came from one mint facility or another. But even though the mintage was huge, collectors search these coins because there are rare transitional mint errors and condition rarities that make the 1965 quarter very valuable. The Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of quarters in 1965, but because so many were struck, most show heavy bag marks, scratches, and dull surfaces from the mint handling process. These circulated examples are always worth 25 cents. However, coins saved from mint sets, mint rolls, or bags right after striking can be in far better condition. The coins in mint state are the ones collectors are after. TMS 65. The 1965 quarter is fairly available, but when you move into MS 66 or MS 67, coins become much tougher. If a 1965 quarter from the Philadelphia Mint were ever to reach MS 68, it would instantly become one of the finest known. Registry set collectors would fight over it, and the price could skyrocket into the hundreds of thousands or even millions. Now let's talk about mint errors, because this is where the 1965 quarter becomes truly legendary. One of the most famous transitional errors from this year is the 1965 quarter struck on a silver planchet left over from 1964 at the Mint. These are extremely rare and highly valuable, with some examples bringing tens of thousands or more depending on condition. Other mint errors include off-center strikes, double strikes, broad strikes, struck through errors, clipped planchets, die cracks, and die clashes. The most dramatic mint-made variety would be a bold double die from the Philadelphia Mint, showing clear doubling on the date, motto, or eagle. If a double die were to appear in top mint state condition, it could bring hundreds of thousands or even millions at auction. Auction history proves how strong collector demand is for coins like this. Registry set collectors and error specialists both compete fiercely for the top coins from each mint and year. A single finest known 1965 quarter from the Philadelphia Mint could trigger a massive bidding war, because collectors want to secure the #1 spot in population reports. That's why the 1965 quarter isn't just a common coin, but one that can achieve million-dollar potential under the right circumstances. Imagine you are searching through rolls of quarters and you spot a 1965 example with sharp details, blazing mint luster, and no marks. You send it to grading, and it comes back MS 67, already worth thousands. But imagine it comes back MS 68, the only one from the Philadelphia Mint at that grade. Suddenly, that quarter dollar could sell for hundreds of thousands or even millions. Add in a mint error like a silver transitional strike or bold double die, and that coin becomes a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. The truth is that most people overlook the 1965 quarter because it looks so ordinary. But collectors know that hidden among the huge mintage struck at the Philadelphia Mint are coins that are rare, valuable, and historic. The change from silver to clad, combined with transitional mint errors, has made this year one of the most important for Washington quarter collectors. So the next time you see a 1965 quarter dollar, don't dismiss it. Look closely at the surfaces, check the weight for possible silver transitional errors, and study it for mint-made mistakes. Because hidden among the millions struck at the Philadelphia Mint are coins that could be worth thousands, hundreds of thousands, and even millions of dollars.